Hello everyone, I wanted to make a quick vlog here. Um, Something I think is very personal to me to a point. Um, um, a few hours ago I learned that one of my good friends got raped. She's a Mennonite. If anyone doesn't know what the Mennonites are, like they're somewhat closed off from the world. Anyways, it was a home invasion that resulted in rape. And my understanding was the kids were upstairs and the guy just raped her, and I'm pretty sure she didn't defend herself because of the kids. They took her phone and they told her, saying that, like, if you contact the police, we are going after your kids. And my whole thing is, you know what, motherfuckers? I hope that we find you. I hope that we find you and that you get brought to justice. And I am not exactly a spiritual person, but I believe hell is prison. And I hope that when we find you and that you get convicted of this, that, you get raped in prison. And you know what, I feel so bad for my friend. I've kind of posted on social media that if anyone has any information or they know anything through the grapevine, anything, please go to the police. I know this is kind of a long shot because I'm not really huge on YouTube or anything. I'm not giving out my friend's name because that's just disrespectful to her. But I just hope they catch this son of a bitch and that he gets brought to justice. And there was two of them. They were two masked men. One was raping her and the other one was on the lookout. You know what, you sick sons of bitches? You know what? You have to be pretty twisted in the goddamn head in order to rape someone, especially someone that does not do anything to society, like Mennonites. And you know what? She probably has PTSD from this. She's probably going to remember this for the rest of her life. I pray that she does not get pregnant from you because they do not use birth control. The Mennonites do not believe in birth control. And you know what? I really hope that we get you as a community. Because let me tell you something. If you live in Alturas, you're not going to you're not going to hide forever in Alturas. And you know what? It's such a scary thing to live in to think about and to live in such a small town. That this could happen. Especially like a home invasion that turns into rape. And this is the sad thing, is that Alturas has become the dumping ground for parolees and the bad people of the world. And Alturas is being polluted by these people. You know what? Stop polluting the people here, because you know what? I was worried about one of my friends that moved down to Fresno where I used to live. You know what? I was worried about her being down in Fresno. And here we are in Alturas, and this happens to one of my friends. I posted on social media where anyone that has any information, just anything, know anyone, or just to be on the lookout, because this happened to my friend. And you know what, like I said, I am not so much of a God-fearing person, but I am spiritual, and I do hope to God that if there is a higher being, if it's God, whoever, that they nail this person. And I really hope, nailed, seriously freaking nailed, because this is totally unacceptable. This is not cool. And if anyone thinks that this is okay, yeah, you guys are definitely fucking wrong. And I'm sorry for all the cussing, but this just pisses me off. Like, this could have happened to me. Even my grandpa's like, well, you know what? If you hear something, don't sleep through it. Like, wake up. And it just scares me to think that... It scares me to think, because I closed Subway. Now what is that's going to happen to me at Subway? What happened? I've never been a victim of rape, but I can't exactly imagine what a person goes through when they are being raped and they have kids, that they're willing to protect their kids, because of the fear that they're going to do something to their kids. And you know what? I don't know what happened. I don't want to imagine what happened to my friend. But I think the best thing for me to do is kind of spread the word and see if anyone knows anything out there that knows something. And if they don't, then you know what? I hope APHIS gets them. Whoever rapes her, they left their DNA. They can perform a rape kit test. They can get this asshole. And that I really hope he gets brought to justice. That is all I have to say. Like I said, this is kind of a personal vlog for me today because of my friend. And, I don't know, I really tried not to do too personal of vlogs. But this is, definitely, touched me in a way that, people like this need to be stopped. And if I had it my way, I'd find him. If we found him, capital punishment, murder, death, the death penalty right there and then. No question. No ands, ifs, or buts. Because as far as I'm concerned, you rape someone, you do a home invasion, plus you rape someone, you know what? To me, that's a capital offense. But anyways, good night, everyone. I don't know if you share my point of view on people who do home invasions and rape, but you know what? I really hope that this guy gets brought to justice. Like I said, I believe in the power of social media, and that maybe people will do the right thing, and that someone comes forward with this information, and maybe they can track her cell phone, and they can find these assholes. And I hope that the police can get them, and then these two can be brought to justice, and then they get what they deserve. I really, really do. But anyways, please, good night. I guess this is just a friendly reminder of how dangerous this world really is. And it's just scary. It really terrifies me that this happens. It really just does. But anyways, please, good night. And just remember that if you are a victim of rape, it's kind of a small thing, but if you're a victim of rape, don't... I know there's other rape victims that are silent, and, they probably, I don't know if they get PTSD or not, but there is help for you, and I hope that she gets some help, get a lot of love and support from her community. She'll get a love and support from me. But, you know what, I really hope that something happens. I truly believe with all my heart and soul that they get caught and they get brought to justice and that they get what they deserve. I really, really, really